Welcome back, dear viewers, and we are still talking about the upcoming Senate elections here in Egypt, and we are joined by Dr. Milad Momtaz, political analyst. Yes, Dr. Milad, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
So, sir, to what extent are Senate elections 2025 represent an indicator of the development of the democratic experience and political work mechanisms?
Another actually crucial question, because I think, and that's not even about Egyptians living abroad. I think every Egyptian across the world. And maybe I highlighted this before, but I'd like to emphasize it once again. We have been facing different issues, as I said. However, we have been facing, different challenges, even when it comes to, applying or having democracy. By the way, the word democracy, which seems to so many people as a simple word, I find it in my mind as one of the most challenging words ever. It's easy to talk about democracy. It's very difficult to apply democracy. When you have democracy, this is different. The word itself is very different than actions, as I said before. And we have been trying to do this, since 2011, and then I think seriously, in a very serious way, since 2013, 2014. We know once again that there are challenges, but here I'm not talking about, the different challenges like external ones, but I'm talking about, like internal challenges when you want to have democracy, and this thing is very important to all of us. But before we talk about democracy, one thing that I'd like you to talk about it as well is that a cornerstone of democracy is justice. It's not only about that you would go and voice your mind, which is, I wouldn't go against it by all means, but justice is very important. Those deprived social classes, when they suffer from different injustices, this is not democracy. So, for example, the Egyptian government has been trying from 2013 till today to deal with this. We have seen this. We have been witnessing this, helping out those deprived social classes, deprived people. And this is democracy. Because, let me put it straightforwardly, when you help out those people, when the government, helps out those people, let's say providing them with safe housing or, clean drinking water, proper schools and whatsoever, I think they would be very much willing to participate in the political process. This is very huge to me. And this is democracy. This is democracy in action. When you get everyone on board. And this applies to a certain extent, maybe in a different way, to Egyptians living abroad as well. When they feel that, they are being provided, specific services, for example, like council services or whatsoever, when they feel that, the different embassies, the diplomats, they are always on board with them, in case in emergencies or whatsoever, they feel that, they are part and parcel of their country. Their country does care, for them, and this is very important. And I think this is about democracy. This is something that we need to focus on. We have different steps to be taken. I wouldn't deny this by all means, because even we see such advanced countries that they have democracy, they have had democracy now, I would say, for, let's say, hundreds of years, like some European countries or the United States of America. Democracy is not perfect, and they're still working on this. And I believe that we are on the right track.
Yes.
We need some time, we need changes, we need developments in that direction, but as long as we are on the right track, so we can make it. And we believe in this wholeheartedly.
Yes, Dr. Milad, what more can be done to ensure women, youth, and other layers of society have meaningful representation in the Senate?
We know that constitutionally speaking, there is something, it's a term which is I find it another crucial one. It's called positive discrimination.
Yes.
Like, for example, the quota system in the Senate. Women, they have like 10% in the Senate. This is positive discrimination. In other words, what is positive discrimination? Why we do this system, the quota system? There are some, groups in our society, for example, like women. And women, when it comes to women, I would say that's huge to me. That is very crucial, because the empowerment of women, once again, is very crucial, because that's a huge driving force in the Egyptian society. And I wouldn't say that, the rhetorical way of putting this as like they are more than 50% of it, which is true. Statistically speaking, I wouldn't deny that, and I wouldn't go against it. However, I would like to say that women nowadays, young girls nowadays, when we see, how hardworking they are when it comes to schools and universities and the scholarships and fellowships that they get abroad or even here in Egypt. Okay, when we see them in different positions everywhere across the country, and believe me, abroad as well, overseas, Egyptian women have proven to be a very crucial, driving force, as I said before. It's something to be proud of. So we need something, because that's about your question. We need them to be involved in the political process. Not only to be there, okay, for example, working or at home, taking care of kids, or working really hard, we get all of that.
Yes,
but we need to feel that they are once again active members in the society, politically speaking.
Yes,
not
I'd like
only
to thank you.
not only socially speaking, but politically speaking. That
yes,
is
Dr. Milad, we are
very
running out of time, unfortunately. Dr. Milad, Momtaz, political analyst, thank you, sir, for being with us. Back to our news. And Rafah border crossing continues to pick up humanitarian aid trucks in preparation for their entry into Gaza Strip that reached 1,000 tons of food and medical aid. This came within continuous Egyptian efforts to reduce humanitarian crisis in Gaza Strip.